For years, we feared the zombie apocalypse, right? And then COVID came, and remote learning came. And let's face it, we're a little nostalgic for those zombies, aren't we? But second to the Dalai Lama, my next guest is the most Zen guy around, and he's here today to relieve us of all the stress this new normal has brought us. Please welcome my good friend, New York Times bestselling author, Deepak Chopra. Deepak, so good to see you. How are you dealing with the added anxiety, the stress, the racing thoughts that come along with the pandemic?
I'm focusing on how I can have a joyful, energetic body, loving, compassionate heart, reflecting, alert mind, and lightness of being. I'm sharing these practices with the world online and helping them manage their stress, decrease inflammation, and find their peace within themselves.
Now, you're so kind. You've given us a lot of content for the YouTube channel. I've been watching people just love the way you craft a story that lets us make sense of the modern world. Now, you've written 91 books, which by itself is an amazing accomplishment. But I got to say, some of these books have changed my life. They're so profound. The new is called Total Meditation, Practices in Living the Awakened Life. Do you think the pandemic is the alarm clock we all needed to finally start living in an awakened manner?
Yes, we are going collectively through grief. And as a physician, you've seen grief, so have I. Grief goes through many stages: frustration, anger, hostility, feeling victimized, on, resigning, helplessness. But some people find meaning and acceptance. And when we find meaning and acceptance, we have access to creative solutions. That's what total meditation is all about.
Now, you created the ultimate guide to calm our racing minds right now. First on the list is to meditate daily. Of course, it's easier said than done, right? So please take a look at this little piece.
I want a snack, Mom.
I love that. That is so real. Sarah from Arkansas is joining us. What is the biggest hurdle in sticking with meditation? I saw the cat, the dog, kids running around.
Yeah. It's all the energy in the room with the kids being there and the animals being there. It's hard to focus doing your meditation, and they want to ask you questions, or they want to join you in the middle of your meditation.
So a lot of people think meditation is this perfect cross-legged pose that you see in the movies. That's not the case. Deepak's got a trick to show how anybody can get the benefits of mindfulness meditation, even in your loud and crazy house. All you need is something scratchy, like a sandpaper or nail file, and you need a little bit of ice water in a bowl. Super simple. Deepak, I'm going to turn it over to you. You're the best at this. Lead us through this little exercise that we can all incorporate into our lives today.
Here's something simple. So you take that nail file and you rub your hand against it or your fingers, and you feel the sensation. Mm-hmm. Now close your eyes and imagine the same sensation.
Without filing.
That's one. Then the second thing here is I have some ice in my hands, as you can see. And so I'm holding it and I'm feeling the cold sensation. And I feel it with full presence. And then I let it go. And then I have the same experience mentally, the same feeling of cold. You can do that with anything. You can take a piece of fruit like this and just notice the color or the smell or the taste or the texture. And then what you realize is that this is simultaneously a mental experience and a physical experience. You can't have one without the other. And the experience is happening in you. You are the source, the presence of being. So when you bring the presence of being to any experience, you're automatically in meditation mode. That young lady who was being disturbed by all the children, if she had just brought her attention playfully, fully to what the children were doing, she would be in meditation mode. So any experience you're having, just put your attention to it and you are in meditation mode. You bring presence to it. When you bring presence to an object, that's beauty. When you bring presence to a person, that's love. And that's meditation.
Oh my goodness, that's so elegant. Sarah, what was that like for you? I mean, I know you put the ice in your hand, you followed your fingers. That's to sort of get us started. But the broader concept, does that resonate for you?
Yes, especially as a yoga teacher who meditates daily, it really resonates for me. It really also resonates for me because I have an autoimmune disease like multiple sclerosis where I can lose sensation at a time. So touching the file and feeling the ice helped me refocus. Even during this conversation with all three of us, it really helped me refocus. And it's really a great tip that I'm going to use and teach my students. And thank you.
Well, the deeper insight that I never thought of, Deepak, was that you can just watch some normal occurrence, like a kid interrupting you, and that in itself, if you're putting yourself completely out there, is meditation. You don't have to be in a quiet room with a yoga mat, to your point. Listen, I think we can recreate this experience, this meditative awareness at a kitchen sink with a sponge and a faucet, right? Try it next time you're in a kitchen. Take something that you're actually doing as a chore and embrace it in a way that, as Deepak pointed out, you find yourself in it, because that's true awareness. And I love that concept that if you do it to an object, that's beautiful. If you do it to a person, it's love. All right, up next, Deepak's not going anywhere. He's going to reveal the shopping list you need to relieve your stress. Go back to yoga. You got stuff to do.